Hi friends, and welcome back to Violin Teacher YouTube channel. Now I'm exploring the guidance in shaping of the left hand for the violin in Dr. Suzuki's Quint Etudes. It's in the back, it's on page 32, and we're doing the exercises. Now you can find a link right here to the first exercise that we did for shaping the fourth finger and training the ear. And the next exercise that we're going to do is going to train you even more. You're going to employ use of the resonance that you get by playing perfectly in tune. You know, when you set that third finger, it should set the neighboring string to vibrate sympathetically without you even touching it, if you're playing perfectly in tune. If not, it'll be sort of a dead kind of sound. Dr. Suzuki has advised not to use vibrato on these exercises so that you can really listen for the ringing tone that we are after. So in this next exercise, we're going to play an open D, and then we're going to just draw the bow down and hold that 3 on A. So the D is sort of a marker. It has your ear listening for that pitch. And then you sustain that 3 for at least 3 beats so that you can kind of adjust it and get it right where you want it to match the D. Alright, and then the next part is going to be a 4. We're going to have to release that 4 or really get under so you have a tunnel for the E. I'm not sure whether he wants you to release it. He says keep the fingers off the neighboring open string to allow the resonance to occur. So let's see what happens. You play 4. So I guess it's just like the first one. You know, it's a marker. It's an ear and sort of like, you know, training. Now I can hear and feel the E vibrating. I don't know if the phone that I'm recording on will pick that up, but you'll have to get your elbow really under so that you clear the E. So that's a great exercise. Notice that the pinky's nice and round. Alright, that's tricky, I know, but don't let that cave in. Years and years I had that problem too. So I don't know, I don't know if most people have that or not, but I've had plenty of students who have that collapsing 4. And so here's a little solution for that real quick. Here's a bonus technique tip in the middle of my video you get for watching this far. And that is, if your fourth finger is collapsing, number one, this is going to help a lot, because the work we're doing here is strengthening the back of your hand. On both hands, that part of your hand is weak. So you are doing the actual work which will bring strength to this muscle and the tendons in your finger. But when I had this problem and realized that it was not a good technique, I determined never, no matter what, never allow the fourth finger to cave in. And in about 2 weeks, it just stopped doing it. So if that could happen for me, that can happen for you too. So I was probably about 17 or so when I decided that was not going to happen anymore. So let me tell you what I do. I'll give you a little bit of a couple things. Number one is to rotate that wrist a little bit closer in. Okay. That will allow you the length that you need, just a little. It's fractional, you know, it's just very small amount. That if you're out here a little bit, if you're more out like this, your 4 is going to be straight, reaching for 4. So pull it in and it'll round off a little bit more, okay? You can also pull in a little bit this way. It's so small of a degree that it's not changing any of my good left hand technique. And then finally, I want to point out that we don't set the 4 on the string exactly like we do all the other strings. It comes in kind of sideways almost. You see where the fingernail is almost pointing across the string. Whereas if I look at 1, the fingernail is facing the bridge of the violin. It's looking this way almost, a little bit to this edge. And the second finger is doing the same thing, a little more to this edge. Then the third finger, even so, even more. And the fourth finger, really get that. So we almost have a tendency to have a fourth finger sometimes that may even lean toward the bridge, and we don't really want that. So set the 4 and then pull it, just lean it in a little bit. And even if you're not playing anything, take 2 minutes at the beginning of your practice to give your fourth finger this kind of attention. So my finger touches about right here. On the string. This is where it touches. Doesn't touch right in the middle of my fingertip like the other fingers. It touches right on the inner edge of the tip. And then I pull in a little bit. So there's a little bit of clue that may help you too. You've got to get really under for this exercise. So let's do it again, because here's the way this is set up in the book that we're looking at. It has you do the D, so that's a quarter note, 2, 3, 4, sorry, no vibrato, and then hold that 3 and set the 4, lean in, 3, 4, and I'm assuming that you should hold those 2 fingers down while you play E. Then you go back and do it again. D, third finger A, 3, 4, hold the 3, set the 4, lean in, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's a repeat after that too. All right, then you would do that on all the strings. Starting the next one on, see, A. Let's go through this because we don't have another string over here to do to match the 4 on E. So what he has for us is A, 3, and then 4. Hold the 3 though. There we go. Let's do that again. Open A, 3 on E. Then set the 4 before you lift the 3. And then the repeat is there. So that's a little different for the E string. So let's do the last one, which is on G. We match the G with 3 on D. Well, my G's have a new G string, so it's flipping out a little bit. Okay, let's try this one again. Match. We're repeating. No vibrato. 4. And there's the repeat there. So that's really, really tricky. Alright guys, so a great training that will help you get your elbow under, help you strengthen your pinky, the shape of your pinky, the strength of your pinky, and the whole shape of the left hand. It will create better intonation for you in all that you play. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the next exercise.